So I'm going to put a bowl here, and I'm going to put a treat in it. She's going to come over and eat the treat, and then look up at me. I'm going to say good, and I'm immediately going to move over to that chair and put a treat on it. I don't even need really a food bowl right now. Hey, get it. Yeah. Yes, let's go. Yeah, good. Yes. So I want you to put the treat down and then turn back towards this other chair. Yes. Oops. Treat down, turn back towards this chair. You gotta let me know. Gotta let me know. Yes! Put the treat down, back towards, point yourself. Yes! Back towards the other chair. Treat down, point yourself. Yes! Oh, very good. Cookie scanner, yeah. All right. So this is, you can do this, and you can do this on benches. You can do this on rocks when you're out and about. Do you ever walk her somewhere other than this downtown?
Yeah, river walks.
River walks
is the main thing, or I mean neighborhoods, but I'll take her to the river walk.
And she does okay. She doesn't bark and lunge at other dogs. Yeah.
I mean, she's definitely she wants to go meet them. So what I try to do is I'll get off the path. You know, I'll try to separate space. There's times that she is good. Usually little smaller dogs. If the other dogs don't necessarily maybe bother to look at her or give her attention at the time of day, she kind of just seems to kind of look and walk past. But once they both engage and kind of, and that's when she gets wild.
Yeah, that's so, when you break that. That's a hard stare.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you break that.
Everyone in my neighborhood is, I don't want to say they're the most considerate, because you know when you see another dog obviously jumping, going around, like just turn and go the other way, right?
Yeah.
So I do that, and they'll just keep walking towards me, and you know she'll just get done pooping, and they're still walking towards me. I'm like, you know, you can see my dog's freaking out, like just so everyone's just kind of seems like it's their dog, and they don't have to, I guess, care about the repercussions that they may cause to others. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, and
no,
so
look at, they don't know. You know,
so,
I go
and I'm like, my dog obviously isn't the best dog. Like, you're agitating it. Like, get away from it. Like,
yeah.
You know, don't approach me like that. But it's so.
So I'm having more and more people in South Carolina. I'm reactive. Please give me space.
Mm-hmm.
That you can have when you walk her.
Yeah.
A yellow. I get those at Etsy. They're like $10. They're not expensive, you know. But a yellow bandana is the universal symbol of give me space. You know, I'm reactive.
Yeah.
That spells it out for people.
Yeah.
You know, but.
But I mean, it's a little bit more, I guess, difficult in my neighborhood, as there's a little more younger of kids, you know, and younger professionals. So.
People do not pay any attention to their dogs. I see people either dragging their dog or being drugged by their dog. It's, you know, it's like they haven't taught it what to do. Simple, easy things, you know, and so they're being drugged or they're dragging their dog. You know, the fearful ones they're dragging, and the reactive ones are pulling ahead.
Yeah.
So, so this gets her following you, and this gets her understanding that the way you move Aussies and Border Collies around, you don't point. It's the direction your feet are going. It's how they do agility. So they point towards where they want the dog to go. And that's what especially this breed sees. Okay? They see which direction your feet are pointing. So if your feet are pointing this way, you know, she should be right along with you. So she got a little, with 1, 2, 3, she got a little, you know, like, I'm going. So it's better to move on from there and do a little chair, do a little chin rest, do something else along the line. So you have...
I'm going to try this one.
Yeah.
Get it.
Beautiful. She look at you?
She looked at my hand.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good girl. Yeah, good girl. Good girl.
Yeah.
Good girl.
And get a cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And end it, because that was good.
Yeah,
and she maintained her enthusiasm throughout that. Now the last one I want us to do is called the whiplash. And that's enough. You have, because you'll have 1, 2, 3, chin rest, default, whiplash, and you're going to still practice up there. And take a breath. Did you take a breath?
Yeah, so Emma's definitely been the one that loves that one. Now, there's times that, I mean, she's a panther, right? So there's times that she kind of understands, and it's not when we're very excited, not when she's around her ball and she's more or less kind of hanging out with us. Like, she always kind of has that little pant, but when we do it, she gets it. But when she's wild and excited, it's hard. So
when that happens, you stop to take a breath, and you treat for when her mouth is closed. Good. When her mouth is closed, okay? So
because there's times that she'll come.
Yep. So don't treat for the pant.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get stuck here where she's panting, she's not doing it. You don't want to get stuck in a cycle where, you know, nobody's winning.
Yeah.
So then you just throw a reset cookie, wait for her to come back.
What are you doing, baby? Come here. Come. She thinks she's trapped.
She thinks she's trapped.
Well, it's that vacuum, so she isn't a big fan of vacuums.
She isn't a big fan of vacuums, okay. Yeah, there you go.